Okay, Jigs, sige na Jigs. Start na.
Okay. So, hello, sir. I am Salvador Gregory Malbog, and my colleague is Seth Samuel Sacopayo, and we are about to perform the second task, which is to download and install Windows Server 2016.
Okay, so hello once again and good evening, sir and listeners. So in this task, but before I will continue with the task, I would like to firstly introduce the task and its introduction. So this task will give you and will guide you on how to download Windows Server 2016 from the Microsoft Evaluation Center website. Microsoft allows you to download a legal version of the Windows or another product for evaluation purposes. The Windows you'll download will have the full functionalities as a licensed version, except that it will be limited in time. For example, you will use Windows servers for 180 days. Exceeding this period, Windows continue to run, but it will shut down every 1 hour. But a solution exists, the extended trial period 6 times. Now, let's continue. Let's download the Windows Server 2016. So the first thing to do in this task is, as indicated in the instruction, we will go to the website or search in our browser the keyword Windows Server 2016, and that I will do. So here we are. So click the one that has the Microsoft.com on it. Okay, so we will be redirected here in the Microsoft's page. So after being redirected, let's scroll down a little bit and uh, find our way here in the Windows Server 2016 and select the ISO, then continue, and then fill up the form that is given. So let me fill up the form. So the company size here, I've indicated 2 to 4 since me and Jiggy are working as a pair. So I will only select 2 to 4 as for the company size. So here, so before we proceed, simple reminder: upon clicking this box or the the check box here, it will allow the Microsoft to send you messages or emails regarding their business or other opportunities that they can give you. But for me, I don't like them sending me offers and stuff since it is bothersome. So just only click continue and then select the language for me, which will be English. So after selecting this, we will click download, and then this will allow us to download the file. So here we are. We can select a file or folder to download the file itself. So I've already downloaded the file, and it took me about more or less 10 minutes to download the file. So it will really take a while. So if I were you, let you will download the file ahead of time. But since I've already downloaded the file, I will not show you the downloading process anymore, and we will proceed to task 2.2. So the task 2.2 is to install the Windows Server 2016. So in this task, we are going to install Windows Server 2016. So the first step, so first and foremost, we will launch first our VM VirtualBox. Okay, so here it is. So let me minimize that. So the first step that we'll be doing is to start the virtual machine by selecting the virtual machine and clicking on the start button. So yeah, regarding this, here number two or let me demonstrate. So here in number one, we are tasked to start the Windows Server 2016. Okay, so wait a minute, it will take a while. So here it is. So here in our demonstration shows that we have already skipped multiple stages in here in the instruction that was given to us. It is because we have already done the task ahead of time, but it we encountered an error regarding uh, this one right here by the Windows Server itself. So let me speak a little bit in Bisaya or Tagalog. In Tagalog, uh, nag nagkahirap kaming hanapin yung Windows Server na data center, and it really took us much time and help from other people and other from previous work groups. So we have already um, finished some of the task here, and we are already here in the Windows Server 2016, which is here on number four. So we have skipped the second and third steps, but I think pwede man siguro ni siya ano jigs no. Ito. So
Yes.
papakita na lang namin kung paano namin siya ginawa. A little ano lang, a little walkthrough since we can't really
Information.
show you the full tawag yan? Kung paano talaga namin ginawa kasi tapos naman kami. So, what we did was to click the devices, optical drives, then we go to choose or create a disk image. And yung sa amin, at first, we were not presented with any host drive or any server. So, on our first try, it was really nothing. It was like this. So, we had to troubleshoot and find ways for it to allow us and display the designated folder, which is the Windows Server 2016. So it took us a while, and it really took us it took help from other people, and buti naman na solve namin yung problem. So
Yeah.
after opening the tawag yan? Kalimutan ko na tuloy. After opening or creating a disk image, some of you might see Windows Server 2016. All you have to do is to click and choose it. So upon choosing, it will redirect you to the first. It will redirect you here. So upon clicking, you need to restart your virtual manager or VM. So that we did it. Ginawa namin yon, and doon gumana na talaga. Naging ganito. So okay, let's continue. Since we're already here, we need to click next. So our language is, yeah, it's United States English. Okay, tama. And then next, and then install. Install ba talaga? Yes, we have to install. So setup is starting. So let us wait for a while. Yan. So here on the instruction, here you have to choose the edition you want to install. The ISO image we have previously downloaded contains two editions, the standard and the data center edition. The first installation option selected by default is the Windows Server 2016 standard edition. This is the core version without the graphical interface. You have to pay attention to the detail because you can mistakenly installed the Core Edition instead of the full graphical edition, which is named Windows Server 2016 Standard Edition. Desktop experience. Microsoft stated that in the future, core servers will be more deployed than servers with GUI. In fact, core servers present the advantage of having less resources footprints, as they don't need to have all components installed, and hence they are less vulnerable to malwares. They are less vulnerable to malwares. The equivalent installation options are available for Windows Data Center Edition. With the core installation option and desktop experience, for this installation, we'll choose the standard edition with desktop experience and continue. So we'll be selecting, as stated, the Windows Server 2016 Standard Evaluation Desktop Experience. Okay, so Jiggy, patulong na lang kay iba't ang imong kauban. Okay, tama ba ni? Standard
So to make
evaluation.
sure Windows Server 2016 Standard Evaluation Desktop Experience.
Okay, so
So correct.
make sure lang everybody na ang i-select nyo is standard evaluation, not data center evaluation. Okay? So after selecting, you need to click next. So here, upon reading the instruction, the next window contains the license terms agreement. You have to agree to be able to continue the setup processes. Click next. So here. So for you who doesn't know, really pay attention to the license terms, since sometimes they will may iba talaga na ginagawang scam yung license terms and agreements. So may iba talaga na mga tao or companies na ginagawa nila ito to bypass your um your privacy. So 'di ba, parang upon accepting without reading, parang ginalaw mo sila na uh, to track, or I mean tawag niyan, to check on your privacy. So yeah, but for me, I have my trust on tawag niyan, kay Microsoft, so I will only
Windows.
accept the license terms. So yes, next. So yeah, ito. On the instruction, now the program prompts you to choose your installation type. The first option is to upgrade. This allows you to upgrade from an earlier version without removing the data and programs that present on the server. This option is rarely used. Upgrading a production server is sensitive. If something goes wrong, it will impact negatively your organization. There is no guarantee that the upgrade process will succeed, and things can go wrong and then have to recover your data and system state from your backups. And you'd better have one, otherwise you'll be in trouble. So for me, I have not created a backup yet. So hopefully in the future I can create, diba? Teka lang, tanong to ba ako? So best practices recommend installing a Windows server on a new machine. Configure the server, and when the server is ready, you'll migrate rules and data to the new server. Then you can decommission the old server, and for this step, we will do by choosing the second option, the custom installation. So yeah, since it was indicated here in the we will select the Pugani. So yun, I have mistakenly clicked, pero tama naman ang click ko, the custom installation. So here we are on to step 8, number 8. In this step, you'll choose the disk on the disk on which you want to perform the installation. Here we have only one disk, so I'll select it and click on the next button. Okay, I hope meron akin. Ayun. So, you might be wondering bakit 20 gig yung sa instruction and then 50 gig yung sa akin. So, we have created a disk na from early activities, which is task 1. Um, on the instruction, parang sa kanila ang nakalagay is 20 gig. However, merong tawag yan, merong choice na pwede kang mag 50 gig instead. So I use the 50 gig tawag yan, option. So yeah, kaya siya 50 gig. So I'll select it and click the next button. Okay, so next. Ayan, so it is installing na. So we will wait for it to finish. So let us read first the step 9. So the step process starts installing the Windows Server on the disk. This can take some time to complete. You can do other tasks and come back when this step is complete. So yeah, murag dugay-dugay gid siya mahuman. Ayun, so 5% pa siya. So murag diri na part ay okay lang ba jigs na ipasa lang nato ni diretso.
Yeah, okay.
Okay raman no. Sige. Ipaabutan lang nato siya mahuman. Okay. For now, I will mute muna para di maingay. Ayun, naglag na. Hello, hello. Good evening once again. Yay, wala na palong. Hello, Jigs, napakadara.
Hey, yep,
Yes. Okay, so sorry for the delay, guys. Sir, sorry for the delay. Um, I had quite the experience. So my laptop went really bonkers. So lagid kay siya ganina. Like, I cannot maneuver my cursor to any part of my screen. I can't close the Meet, I can't close the VM VirtualBox and anything. So I really had to first restart my laptop and yeah, looks like um, start natin ulit. But yeah, tapos ko na siya nag-download. And let's see if okay lang ba siya pag nag-force restart ang laptop. If we can still resume the task. Okay. Mhm. Ayun. So we are able to resume our our task. So let us go back. Hanapin muna natin. Ayan. And so na ganito page. Ayan. Ayan. So once the setup is complete, you are prompted to enter the password for the built-in administrator account. Enter recommended password and hit enter key on the keyboard. Use your last name for the password. The camel case format. So here we are. Ako po, ayun. Naglalag na naman. Yeah, so hello. Nag-record pa ba ako? Jigs, can you say any word?
yep,
Ayun,
yes,
so
yes.
yeah, nagalag na naman ako. Yan. So on the instruction, so I will minimize from going to other tabs para di siya mag-lag. So yeah, based on the instruction, we will use the camel case format, which is to use the first letter of our surnames. So sa Kapayo Malbog, capitals are S and M. So in the instruction, there is no need to write 2016. However, if we are, pag di ako naglagay na 2016, it will prompt an error and it will not register your password. So based on other groups, they only added 2016 to their password so that it will work. So let's re-enter our password. So ayun, tama ba? Yes, so let us finish. So it is now finalizing. Ayun. So, Jigs, can you please go to the task 2? Pwede mo ba i-dictate sa ako? Say, buhatan next. Murag, di ka siya pwede
Okay.
makaltab-altab. Ano sa'yo next buhatan? Wait lang ha. Check ko na lang sa
Alright.
phone.
So now the log on screen is displayed and you can log in using the administrator account and password you just created. For that, you just press right control and delete. Or you can do it from VirtualBox menu by going to Input, Keyboard, then select Insert Control Alt Delete.
Control Alt Delete lang.
So yes. Um,
Control Alt Delete. Oops, bakit wala? Okay, ayun. So, wait lang ha. Okay, so I am currently reading on my phone. So now enter the password and open a session. Windows will, okay. Uy, bakit, bakit dito? When now the logon screen is displayed, you can log in using the administrator account and the password you just created for the right control, right control, alt, capture. Okay, so we'll allow that. Ayun. Okay, sorry for the delay again. Ayan, so you will type the password which is Socopayo Malbog 2016. Let's see if correct. Yum. Okay, so it is now logging in.
and
Mm-hmm. Okay, so enter open a session. Okay, Windows will prepare the user environment. It's the first time open a session with administrator account. Okay, oh, yes, sige. Hmm, ano to? Aha, so I think that would be all. I think, ha?
yes,
Yun lang ba? No? Yes, I think that would be all. So that would be all for task 2. Uh, we will be uploading our task 3 tomorrow or later on after we are finished recording. So that would be all. Thank you for everyone. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Have a great day. So yeah, ayun. Laka, jigs tinupod ko kaltab.
mm.
Ako po.
Ay, na-stop mo.
Ma'am, ma-stop na ni mo recording.
Ay, try daw i-stop ang sharing.
Wait lang, nagalag pa siya. Ayun, naka-stop na?
I
Wala pa rin?
think nag-lag lang.
Ayun, nag-lag pa rin siya. I don't know why. Seems my RAM can handle it anymore. Wait,
There na. Stop.
na-stop na siya?
Yep.
Okay, so to end the session, I think ako talaga mag-end eh. It will really take a while. I-force, kuhan ko na lang, i-force. I-end ko na lang talaga ang kuhan. Tag-ano niya eh. Ang task katong VM. Promote
Yan.
virtual box.
Yes. Good move.
Kaya nagid siya. Balik na po siya. Hello?
Hello.
Ay, kala ko nag-off na. Balik yapon. Ayun, ayun, ayun. Stop recording.